I'm Andrew Aaron, founder and designer at New York Tile Makers, based in Long Island City, Queens. I'm going to make art tiles in these videos, and this is my first in the series and in the millennium. You can see my pail of clay scraps. These pieces are leftover from tiles that I've already embossed and trimmed. The scraps will be recycled in a pug mill, which is a machine that gets a lot of use here at the studio. The pug mill helps us turn moist clay scraps into a homogeneous mixture, and it extrudes the clay body. The dictionary definition of a pug mill hasn't changed much in over 100 years. A pug mill consists of a shaft armed with projecting knives which revolve in a hollow cylinder where the clay is placed. In these last 100 years, donkeys have become scarce in Queens, so we have an electric pug mill. This clay is low-fire earthenware. It's gray now, but after the bisque and the glaze firings, it becomes a bright white clay body that is very smooth. As you can see, it takes some time for a chunk of clay to travel all the way through the device. There might be time for me to sing a little song or perhaps read you all a story. Some pug mills are fitted with a vacuum system. The claim is made that the vacuum ensures that the extruded clay bodies have no entrapped air. Doesn't always work out that way, however. We visually check the clay for any blisters or bubbles. And since clay is an organic material, we also inspect for twigs, pebbles, and gold nuggets. Some potters and tile makers wedge the clay by hand, which really means by hands, wrists, arms, and shoulders. Fun wedging directions include: press your palms inward as you are pushing the clay down and away from you. Make sure you're using your body weight. You should wedge at least 30 times when clay is fresh out of the bag. And if it's recycled clay, you will need to wedge it at least 100 times. Running the clay through the pug mill takes the place of all that wedging. It's necessary to pre-process the clay to get it to a relatively consistent state before being milled. Not too wet and not too dry. The scraps I'm working with today are a bit dry, so this workout counts as half a trip to the gym. Please check out part 2, where the extruded clay is shaped and embossed.